new festival is coming to Fort Wayne, and it is less than a week away. Here to tell us everything you need to know about the first ever Big Fort Fest is event organizers Jess and Addie Ferris. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you both for joining us today. Now, for people who may not be familiar, what was the inspiration for bringing a whole new festival to Fort Wayne this year?
Really, we wanted to make sure that Fort Wayne still had its summer tradition. You know, we, like everyone else, heard what was happening with our big summer festival. We are festival organizers by trade, and we really wanted to step in and make sure we still had something great this year.
No, of course. I mean, what are some things that people can look forward to next weekend when they come out?
There's really four main parts of Big Fort Fest. One is the concert. So we have 3 nights of concerts, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You're going to see Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, a 7-foot-tall Sasquatch that plays saxophone called Saxsquatch, Bubba Sparks for free on Friday night, and Saturday, Theory of a Dead Man. And then we have Big Fork Fest, which is our version of Junk Food Alley. Oh. And then we have Big Fun Fest, which is our children's event on Saturday, and that is from 11 until 6. And that's a completely free event for kids and families where they'll be able to come and have a good time and do a lot of events, like everything from dunk tanks to inflatables to wiffle ball. You're not going to have to come down there and throw a dart at a balloon and spend $10 to win a prize that's not worth anything. You know, it's a completely free event. And then we also have our Big Fort Forum, which is going to be our artisans and makers and vendors. So over the course of the 3 days, there's going to be a lot going on downtown that are our events, and then under the same umbrella, the affiliated events, the Fort Wayne Museum of Art Chalk Walk, their 25th version of it. Heart in the City, so the Heart in the Park event is happening. Okay. Powers Fest all the way down at Powers. The YL&I Farmers Market, so it's going to be a big sprawling Saturday downtown.
Yeah, and as you guys mentioned earlier, you guys are kind of overlapping in that time space that the Three Rivers Festival was supposed to fill. Why do you think it was so important to still make sure Fort Wayne, you know, had something to come out and celebrate this summer?
You know, Fort Wayne is a city that loves to celebrate. We have a vibrant festival scene downtown. Mm-hmm. All of those festivals focusing on a specific part or demographic of Fort Wayne. For the Three Rivers Festival and now Big Fort Fest, I think it was important to celebrate Fort Wayne as a whole. We're trying to encompass everything that is Fort Wayne and come down and really celebrate that.
No, of course. Well, give me all the specs and the details of it. Where will it be? How much does it cost? Where can people park? All of that good stuff.
Sure. I think the most important thing people can do is download our app. It's on Google Play and the Apple App Store. It's Big Fort Fest. Or if you go to bigfortfest.com/app, it'll give you both of those links. But that gives the entire schedule. It is at Headwaters Park on both sides, east and west. You're going to find the concerts all 3 nights at the pavilions. Like I said, the Friday night concert is absolutely free, but they can get tickets on our website for the other shows. Everything else is at no cost to enter. You know, so you can come down to the Forum and Big Fork Fest and the Kids Big Fun Fest, and all of that is absolutely free to get into. And everything at Big Fun Fest is completely free, so there's no pay to play. You know, so the kids event is going to be a lot of fun. It will cost families nothing to be down there and enjoy that. Parking is always the number one fun thing to talk about here in Fort Wayne, but you can park still at the corner of 4th in Clinton, right there in the lot, but also there'll be the parking garages that are right there close and shuttles that'll be running, you know, from parking garages for drop-offs. You know, but it's even from our furthest parking garages that are kind of right there, it's only a couple block walk into Headwaters Park.
Oh, of course, sounds exciting. I know I'm excited. I'm sure a bunch of other people are as well. Thank you both so much for joining us today. You can catch Big Fort Fest at Headwaters Park. The festival will be running from July 10th to the 12th. It is fun for the whole family. There will be tons of things to experience, such as the vendor market, and you can catch this interview later on WANE.com. The time is